Okay then, for as long as I can remember, I've ridden bikes. My dad said I learned to ride a bike pretty much instantly when I was very young. He just kind of put me on it and it just kind of clicked. About 5 years ago-ish, me and my wife took our mountain bikes, we had like Halfords Carreras at the time, on a bit of a road trip around the UK. Hit loads of trails and places you can go mountain biking, and absolutely fell in love with it. We spent some time in Scotland as well, and did Fort William, not the downhill track, not that, just round the bottom. But we loved it, we were absolutely hooked. So we spent all our savings on some insane canyons, these ones here. And yeah, absolutely loved it. Started pretty much going out every weekend on them, having a sick time. Not long after really getting into mountain biking and doing it as regularly as we did, we had a baby, and mountain biking kind of took a little bit of a backseat for a little while. Then on top of that, the pandemic happened, which kind of threw a bigger spanner in the works. You didn't go out a lot. But actually at this point, a big thing was the fact that because of the pandemic, I actually ended up cycling way more. I was, instead of getting the tube everywhere, because that's mental, I was riding my bike everywhere I went. I did, however, get a lot fitter because of that. I ended up being able to cycle the commute that I did every now and then way faster, way more confidently, and enjoyed it way more as well. I suppose a big thing though is the fact that because I was spending way more time on the bike on the road, I didn't do too much mountain biking. Well, recently a friend of mine, Sean, got a new bike and he wanted to go mountain biking near me, so he decided to stitch me up and not actually come. But I still went. I didn't do that painting, by the way. I can paint better than that. So I live a short ride from Stratford, where the Olympic Park is, and there are some trails there. There's a complete mix of things to do there. There's a lot of flow, a lot of chunk, some kind of technical rocky areas and rock gardens and things, but it's quite varied. But I learned pretty quickly that I was really rusty. I kind of lost a lot of my confidence. These flowy bits here, I could normally tear down them, but I just couldn't quite get the feel of it again, and I kept losing power and kind of like momentum, which was a bit alien to me. After a couple of laps though, I did start to get a little bit of that confidence back at least, but there was definitely a big lack of technique and skill, I guess. I guess the point I'm trying to make here was that it was kind of bumming me out. I felt that all the work I put in previously was just wasted, and I was back to square one. But after bypassing this very normal drop that I've done quite a few times, I got to the bottom of this rock garden and felt like I needed to do something to boost my confidence. And that was the big thing that was holding me back, was my confidence. But after a few laps, and after getting most of my confidence back, if I'm really honest, I decided to go and do something a little bit different. I can't remember the last time I rode a pump track, and I definitely didn't remember it being this much fun. Although I also have never ridden it on a full suspension bike before, which is surprisingly hard. But it got me thinking, I want a jump bike. So after spending one single evening on eBay, I bought a new bike. So this is my Charge Iron. It's a steel jump bike. I found it on eBay, listed as something else, but I'm pretty sure it's a Charge Iron. It's been powder coated at some point, and then someone's put these team decals on. Some of them not as good as others, but I think it's going to make a pretty good addition to the hang on, it's got disc brake mounts. Just noticed that. Sick. Now, I haven't just bought myself this bike to distract myself from the fact that I've got pretty shit at mountain biking. If anything, it was a tool to kind of help me develop my skills again, and I really like buying bikes. So I guess the real reason I'm making this video is, one, to show you that I've got another bike to build, but also to help to get you guys to help me hold myself accountable of improving my skills and getting better again. I may regret that. And that's the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching the video today and hanging out with me. I cannot do outros. This is a little bit of a different video, so if you enjoyed it, let me know below and leave a comment and maybe a like and subscribe, probably.